Hi guys, today I'm going to quickly walk you through the QLC projects dashboard. Basically, the dashboard are for businesses who have recently signed up with us. They've created a project or multiple projects, and this is essentially giving you a chance to see all the different students, candidates who have enrolled in your project, their project schedule, as well as tools and channels for you to communicate with them. So when you go into projects.qlc.io, you would be able to already see what projects have been listed. In this example, I'll be using the QLC content marketing project that we've recently listed. So if you click through, you'll be able to see 4 different tabs. The first is an overview, which will be essentially giving you a high-level guide of what's going to be happening over the next 6 weeks. Second would be your team members, so the team members who have been assigned to your QLC project. Your team schedule, which will be the 6-week schedule of the tasks, the learning, the topics, and the check-in times that they'll need to have to communicate with you. And finally, different methods of communicating with your team. So we're currently using Slack to have day-to-day chat, but we're also using Appear.in and Google Hangouts to speak with them online. So I'll just go through quickly all of the 4 tabs. So the first is quite simple. It's essentially breaking down, what high-level responsibilities you have. You'll see at the top bar, you have the back and next to go backwards and forwards with the 4 different tabs. In the overview, it's essentially saying, you have your project commencing soon. You have candidates helping out in either marketing, BD, or market research roles. As QLC, as the support structure, our team would also provide a project manager to ensure that your candidates are trained, that the right mentorship and facilitation is done on a daily basis so that they're on track. We also have scheduled in a few business check-in times. So over the 6 weeks, you're expected to check in 3 times mandatorily. So the first would be to brief the candidates on your business, your vision, what you're expected to get out of them over the 6 weeks. And then you have subsequently 2 check-ins to ensure that the deliverables are on track and you're happy with their work. If you prefer to be a bit more hands-on, you can talk with them directly over Slack or set up a call, which I'll show you how to do later. So if you go into your team members, you'll be able to see a list of all your candidates who have signed up. Their LinkedIn is available and a brief of their backgrounds. What is really interesting is you'll be able to see that they're from different backgrounds. Most of them have either shown interest in your industry, learning a particular skill that you're offering, or want to learn the ropes on how to do their own business. So for example, Gifu has previously done their own startup. Unfortunately, he had to halt due to lack of experience. This is a good chance for you to get a better understanding of the type of people working with you, what they're looking for, and particular roles that they can help fill you out in. So as for the team schedule, we've already agreed on the type of tasks that they'll be doing over 6 weeks. So as you can see, it's broken down week by week on the topics that they'll be learning, as well as the deliverable that we'll be providing. So we're starting off with week 0, which will be introducing them to the project and really understanding them, giving them the understanding of where your business fits in the market, where they are, what you need help with. So the first check-in point is quite critical because you're not only sharing your vision of what you're trying to do, but trying to understand a bit better about what expertise your candidates can help you out with. As for the first week's deliverable, it's really helping them set up their Slack accounts, setting up your communication tools, but also familiarizing them with your business. So week 1 is quite consistent across all projects. It's really getting them to deep dive into lean startup methodologies, as well as understanding your business using the lean canvas. So creating lean canvas allows them to better understand your user base, where your business fits in the market, but also giving them a chance to brainstorm ideas on how they can start tackling the tasks moving forward. So in this case, the content marketing piece, we have competitive analysis to understand what type of content strategies our QLC competitors do. Week 3, we have creation of content. So that's drafting the list of key topics and metrics to look out for. So in week 3, we have a second check-in time with the business. So that's ensuring that the candidates have, done their deliverables for week 2 and week 3. If they want to schedule in time with you beforehand, they can do so. But week 3 will be the official check-in time where you can come in and say, hey, this is what's working and what's not. During beforehand, we're actually already communicating with the candidates on a daily basis to make sure that their deliverables are up to scratch. But the second check-in for you is on week 3 to make sure that they're up to scratch for your end. So week 4 and 5 is quite similar. It's a combination of execution, market research, and testing. And then up to week 6 is a final check-in deliverable, which is the candidates presenting their research and results to you, and essentially handing over the final deliverables, in this case, a content marketing strategy. So the fourth task is essentially a list of all the required check-ins. So we'll be shortly inviting you to Slack to have your own private chat with your team. If you want to set up a group call, we've selected a Peer-in to use as an online communication tool. It's really cool because you actually don't need to have a login. So if you're using Skype or Google Hangouts, it's a lot easier because all you need to do is provide them a link and they can log in straight away. But that's totally up to you. Again, we've also reiterated the check-in times that we require you to come in. So you can add these dates to your Google Calendar. I believe Eddie would have already scheduled the invitation for you, but you can take a look here to see what dates are expected, what the agenda is going to be, and also what the next steps are. So hopefully that covers most of the general questions with regards to how to use our business dashboard. If you have any other questions, you can flick either Eddie or myself an email and we'll get to you shortly. Hopefully you found this useful, and thanks for joining.